Hello everybody, welcome to Shogi Ramen TV. いらっしゃいませ. Let's enjoy Shogi with me. Today, I'd like to introduce how to play against the Bishop Exchanged Furibisha. So the Bishop Exchanged Furibisha is very popular strategy, and I think you have many experiences. And today, I will introduce how to play by using my real games. So the first case is using the King's Head Vanguard against this gold move to the right case, and the next one is the Yagura with dropping the bishop and 6-7 position. So this is the case 2. Both cases are very useful. Let's run. Okay. Let's see the first game. I was center, and opponent exchanged the bishop. And opponent played the bishop exchanged Furibisha. And this Mukai-Bisha style is the basic style of the bishop exchange Furibisha. At first I will explain the opponent's attack. The basic attack is this pushing pawn. This is called Gyakubogin. This is like a climbing silver, but there is a easy way to defend. Just jumping the knight. This is the basic defense against this bogin. Silver cannot move this position. So if the opponent push this pawn, you can take it. And over the pawn, you can jump it. So this knight is attack to this position, and also you can drop the bishop. So this bogin is failed in this case. So the just pushing pawn is the easy way against this bogin. So in the game, and I move the silver, and this silver is also the good defense against this bogin. And the main players will play the silver move here, because bogin is will be failed in the many cases. So this silver is the basic way. And moving the silver is the nice position against this silver. And the opponent has two possibilities using the gold. So in this game, I will explain against this gold. Gold move the right side. So this is a well-balanced play style. And against this style, I recommend to play the King's Head Vanguard. Let's see. Opponent cannot create the strong castle, but the opponent's castle is very well balanced. So against this castle, the opponent's pieces are in the right side, gold and silver. So the left side is the weak point. So the King's Head Vanguard is a good way against this style. Pushing pawn and moving silver here, and connected by gold. This is the base position of the King's Head Vanguard. And the opponent jumped the knight. This is also basic attack. If you take this knight, opponent can push this pawn, and look has the back, and opponent just pushing pawn. This is very simple, but sometimes it's very difficult. So against this knight, I recommend let's ignore this knight. So in this game, I ignore this jumping knight and pushing pawn. This is a preparation for the attack to the opponent's weak point. And opponent need to defend by the silver. This is very similar to the Kim Muso. Opponent try to attack from the right side using the pawn, but this attack is not so strong. And I just preparing the future attack. So this kind of the castle, this position and this position is the weak point. So opponent defend this position, and I have dropped the bishop to attack from this line. This is also a weak point, and also this bishop is attacked to this pawn, so the opponent has to promote the pawn and exchange the bishop knight, and the opponent defend by the silver. And opponent escape the king from this bishop line, and moving the rook to the bottom line. This rook position is basic style in the latest shogi, and opponent's rook is also on the bottom line. This position is the best rook position, and I have already created the King's Head Vanguard, and now I got the knight, so dropping the knight here, it's a good attack to this castle, and king escape from this jumping knight, but I can attack from the edge, dropping the pawn. So let's see this position. My pawn is very forward position, so I have many advantages in the left side. So and let's see the right side. Opponent has a difficulty to attack from the right side. So in this position, I'm already in the better position than opponent. And how to continue attack? Pushing the pawn and moving the king. This is the protect against this dropping the bishop. Next, I will push this pawn. The opponent has no good attack. Then he tried to use the gold for the defense. But I can attack by using the knight. So in this position, if the king is here, opponent can drop the bishop. So I move the king to here, and opponent has to escape. If the silver escape here, I can drop the pawn, and in the silver disposition case, also I can drop the pawn, but the opponent can escape the knight. But I have put the very nice knight against the opponent's castle. This is very nice threat for the opponent. The opponent try to defend by using the gold, and after that I will use the gold, and opponent defend this position, and I push this pawn. This is the way to open the bishop line, and using the silver. This silver is not working, so using this silver is nice way. And the opponent has nothing to do. This pushing pawn is very slow, so I can focus on the attack using the gold and silver. And the opponent has to defend this line, because my attack is very strong. And the opponent try to defend by using the knight, but I can take the gold and move the silver. This silver and bishop and knight attack is very strong, and it's already difficult to defend opponent try to defend like this, but there is a nice move, creating the promoted pawn. If the take by silver, I can take the knight, and opponent take by king, but I can drop the gold and checkmate. Okay, this is the case 1. So let's see the key point. So against this gold move the right side. In this case, left side is the weak point. So the pushing pawn and creating the headbanger, king's headbanger style is a very nice way against this style of the bishop exchange Huribisha. Okay. See the next game. I was center. And exchange the bishop. And moving the rook. Mugai Bisha. This is also the basic way. If I drop the bishop, opponent can drop the bishop. And it will be the intense, very intense game. This pushing pawn is also the way against the bogging. So opponent decided to use the silver here. And also I prepare the silver and moving the silver and put the silver here. And in this game, opponent didn't move the gold to the right side. So in this game, creating the Yagura is a good way. The opponent created the Kimura Mino. And dropping the knight bishop here. This is a good way against bishop exchange Huribisha. And there's a possibility if the opponent created the normal Mino and move the gold here, or keep the initial position, the gold cannot protect this pawn. If the gold is here, gold can defend this pawn, moving the here. So opponent cannot defend this position. Only way is move back the silver, but I can attack by using the silver. So this bishop and silver and rook attack is very nice. Opponent couldn't defend the right side, so he changed to attack from the left side. Drop the pawn. If the silver move back, I can push this pawn and exchange silver and drop the silver. If the take this silver, I can create the promoted pawn and attack to the rook. So then opponent escape the rook, and I move back the silver. So not promoted silver is important. If the promoted silver, opponent can drop the bishop here, attack to the promoted silver and rook. So the not promoted is sometimes very important technique. And opponent try to attack from the left side. If I take this pawn, opponent can jump and attack to my castle. And I have attacked by using the silver. So in this position, promoted is important to attack the rook and attack to the silver. And this promoted pawn is important way to use the bishop here from here. And opponent jump the knight. If I escape the silver, opponent can take the pawn and attack to from the left side. Then I chose attack from here. This is a nice attack to the rook. And I use the promoted pawn. This pawn was not so good. Move the pawn here is the way, because opponent can take this pawn and take by promoted silver and drop the bishop. This is attack to the silver and the rook. but it's not so big problem because I have already got the gold, so I can use the rook to the good position. I can counter from here, and taking the by gold is important. If the take by knight, opponent can push this pawn. Attack to the head of the knight is the fast way. In this case, opponent also push this pawn. If I take this pawn, opponent can move the bishop to attack to the king. This is very strong bishop usage. So I promoted the bishop and remove the bishop here and drop the bishop. So keep this bishop line is very important in this game. And this bishop is also attacked to the rook. And opponent also attack to my rook. And using the bishop here. So this is already endgame. I have no time escape the rook. So push this pawn. And take the rook and take by gold. And the opponent also has to attack by rook. This rook is very strong. I have to defend by the gold. And the opponent take the gold. But also I can take the silver and take the rook. So in this position, if the opponent has a turn, opponent can drop the silver and it's tsumero. So I need to keep the tsumero, but it was difficult dropping the rook and dropping the pawn. I hope this was tsumero, but it was not. And the opponent can drop the silver, and I drop the silver here. If the take by king, I can take the gold and take this pawn by promoted rook. This would be the checkmated, but the opponent can escape. And I can continue attack by the bishop, but king can escape. So if I take this gold, opponent can checkmate. So and in this position, if I have a silver, I can checkmate. So this is the nice defense to get the silver. If this silver take this gold, I can take by gold, and this is tsumero for me. So I win this game, but the opponent can drop the bishop and attack from this bishop and pawn. This was very strong attack, and this is tsumero. So if I take this, opponent can take and drop the bishop knight here. Then I create the escape route, but opponent drop the silver here to block my escape route. And then I took the silver, but there was checkmate. Take the knight and drop the knight and sacrifice the bishop. This is very nice sacrifice. And escape the king, drop the pawn, drop the gold, and drop the gold. And I resigned in this case. So king can escape here, but the opponent can take this gold by promoted rook and drop the gold. So this was very nice game against 8 Dan. So let's see the key point. So if the opponent didn't move the gold to the right side and move the gold here or keep this position, creating the Yagura, and drop the bishop here is a very nice way. It is difficult to defend this pawn. If the defend by rook, I can push this pawn. So this dropping the bishop is a very useful way against the bishop exchanged Uribisha. Okay, thank you very much. See you next ramen. Bye bye.